Alright guys, what's going on? It's Bravo 1 here, and today we're going to go over different types of armor, body armor. Um, it can get a little complicated, so I'm going to put on the screen a chart that the NIJ came up with. They are the ones that rank this, the National Institute of Justice, and they have the science behind the ballistics and the ratings that they have. So I'll put that up during this video at some point, and you can look at that and determine what's right for you. And understand the levels a little bit better. Now it does go from level 1 to level 2A to level 2 to level 3A to level 3 and then to level 4. Okay? This is a level 2A. This will stop 9mm up to 40 caliber. Okay? Now, this is the most common vest for law enforcement officers. Most law enforcement officers on the street will be wearing this type of vest, which is a 2A again. Now, you can see that the adjustment straps over here are they're spandex, and they come around to the front. This is all Velcro right here. These guys Velcro to the front. You can adjust it however you want. This guy actually comes all the way around and protects your side from the top of your rib cage all the way down to just 2 inches above your belt line. Okay, if you buy any kind of armor that is soft armor or you know, this type of threat level, you definitely want to get fitted for it. They will measure you out. You want to measure yourself properly because there's specific measurements that you will need to have this guy fit you properly. Fitting properly is, you know, really important because that's what's going to determine whether you get protected properly or not. Okay? Now, this particular vest came from a company called M.U.L.S.A. They have they're a police, law enforcement, security type of company that it's a retail company, and they distribute other things other than their own stuff. But they have a catalog. I'm sure you've seen it or heard about it. They do have a website, and you can go ahead and check them out. Now, this compartment up here on top, okay, has a couple little 3 compartments on it, and this is important. Probably the most important aspect. Not that one aspect's more important than the other, but this is your trauma plate. This is made by Point Blank. Okay, Point Blank's been in the biz for a long time, and they know what they're doing. That label right there is just saying that this is not to protect you from bullets. What this does is it reduces blunt force trauma. Now, what that does, what it means by that, is when you take a fired round to the chest area and it hits that trauma plate, it actually takes away from the blunt force trauma. If you didn't have that on, it would most likely cause internal injuries. It can stop your heart from the kinetic energy of the round. Yes, 9mm and 40 caliber can do something like that, and cause serious injury other than taking the round itself directly. The inserts, there's a zipper down here. And I want to show you what I feel is one of the most important aspects about selecting body armor, and it'll tell you. Okay, I'm not going to pull this guy out because it's I got one hand doing this and it's kind of a pain. So that's the warning label right there. You need to read that. The left side is the warning. The right side is the statistics of the vest. It tells you the expiration and the manufacturing date. Really important to read that. What it says on that warning label is the most important thing about this whole setup. Now, it says this insert does not stop rifle rounds, pointed or edged weapons. Okay? That's absolutely essential to know that. If you're looking for something that's going to stop rifle rounds or edged weapons, this is not going to do that. If you're a corrections officer, for instance, would need something that stops edged weapons. Okay, in my case, I carry a gun, so if somebody comes after me with a knife, they're going to get shot. Corrections officers don't have that luxury. So this here is in case your vest will ride up on you. You spend a lot of time in a patrol vehicle. Your vest will ride up on you. You can put shirt stays on this if you wanted to, but I just leave it loose and I pull on it when it rides up. Okay? There's adjustment straps up here on the top. It comes loose like that. They Velcro to the actual strap itself. And then the strap itself Velcros to the carrier of the soft armor. And it has about 4 to 5 inches of adjustment on there and on the rear side as well. So pretty good amount of play if you wanted to. If you're a big guy and you need to, your shoulders are huge and you need more space, it'll do it. So that's the 2A right there. Okay, I highly recommend getting something that wraps around and protects the sides. Okay, side protection is probably the most important aspect, to be honest with you. A shot from the side is normally fatal. Okay, so you do want that protection under the arm area, in that rib cage on the side area. Extremely important. Moving on to the level 4. This is a Rothco plate carrier. Okay, really great quality gear here that Rothco makes, and they've been around for a while, and they are a proven company. They've been on the battlefields, but the real great part about Rothco is that they are very affordable. Okay, it's got this little kangaroo style pouch there in the front. You can put whatever you want in there. You could even put more armor in there if you'd want. I wouldn't suggest doing that with at least with steel plates or anything like that. If you're running soft armor in here, you could probably put some steel in front. That's probably what you should do if you're running soft armor on these. I would never do that in this particular case with this particular setup because I'm running 1/4-inch steel plates all around. These guys stop up to 30-06 armor-piercing rounds. So you can imagine they are heavy. They can stop multiple shots. You can see it on the internet all day long. They torture test these things. If you haven't seen it, you can look up torture test for 1/4-inch steel plates. I believe AR500 has a couple people that beat the crap out of them, and that's how thick they are. And they do the job for rifle rounds up to 30-06 armor piercers. So these are tough, and they'll save your life when it comes to taking fire from rifle rounds. This set of armor will protect you from rifle rounds. Just about anything out there, this will protect it, stop it, multiple rounds. Okay, I got these, were bare metal when I got them, and they looked actually just like that I wasn't able to spray properly on that, on the little corners and edges, but that's okay. I sprayed this with bed liner, truck bed liner. Sounds strange, but truck bed liner like Line-X will actually, the companies spray the plates from the factory in some cases with Line-X. I make a specific line of Line-X that actually will catch the fragmentation of the bullets upon impact, and it also protects the plates from rust, corrosion. In my case, it's humid down here in Florida, and I'm also next to the ocean. Salt water in the air, salt in the air from the salt water will add to that corrosion effect. So Definitely want to do that if you get your plates bare. You definitely want to go out, get a truck liner, truck bed liner at least. The best to use would be the Line-X ballistic style. This is not that, but it will help. Um, this will also help catch the fragmentation, and it most importantly will prevent it from corrosion. So um, this also has an area with Velcro if you want to put your sheriff's office tags up on here, SWAT, whatever you are, FBI, all that kind of good stuff. In my particular case, this is my rig I'd use for bug out, so I put the No Mercy Kinetic Working Group morale patch on there. It's a sniper patch, and no, I'm not a sniper, but I thought it looked pretty kick-ass, so I put that on there. Trying to be tactical, I guess. That's the only thing I put on here that's like that. I'm real simple when I run my rigs. These are my mag pouches. It is a double mag pouch, and it's by Fox Tactical. It was 20 to 25 bucks, and it was a really good purchase. They're really good quality. The stitching's a little bit rough, but honestly, I really don't. I'm not out there to look cool. I'm out there to be functioning properly, and this does that. So, again, Rothco is an affordable maker, so you can see here that there's some stitching that looks rough, but again, not out there to impress anybody with my looks. I'm out there to perform. So this cummerbund actually velcros up to right here, and it's a little difficult to see because it's black, but right there you go. That cummerbund goes in between two pieces of Velcro and actually locks in there, and it does have a little rip away cord in case it's difficult and you want to get it off you quickly. So it's got that little quick pull release type deal there, and it actually will go check the inside. This little guy comes around to the front and buttons in there, so that way it doesn't come loose or anything like that. And the reason why that's important is because this is where your plate is. Now the plate here doesn't go all the way to the edge, okay? It's a 10 by 12 plate. Goes up to right here, comes down to the end. Again, this is, I use the truck liner. It is a curved plate, which is important for ergonomics. It feels good and it's comfortable, okay? It's got a little quick pull thing if I want to rip it off and take it out. So that's a neat aspect. It's mesh, so it breathes well. Actually, this plate carrier breathes better than my my actual vest, my bulletproof vest, the 2A that we were looking at before. It's got these comfortable. These are actually really nice shoulder pads up here, because this is a lot of weight. We'll get into the cons because we talked about a lot of the pros. They have, the cons are, this thing is heavy as hell. If you're going to run steel plates all around, just be prepared for the fact that it is a lot of weight. Okay, you're running around, walking around all day, running patrols or doing whatever you're doing. This is going to take a toll on you, especially if you're carrying other things with you. Now, if you're in full combat scenario and taking fire like you wouldn't believe, and it's like a Fallujah battle going on, you're going to want this, because this is going to be the only thing that's going to save your life and stop what's being shot at you. Okay, that's the pro to this as opposed to the con. The pro outweighs the con in terms of it's going to save your life if you got it on, no matter what gets thrown at you. For the most part, if somebody shoots a 50 caliber round at you, you're done anyways. It doesn't matter. Okay, but for the most part, it's going to stop pretty much anything out there that your average person's going to be shooting at you with, especially long gun style. So it is heavy as hell, and I got to be honest, it takes a toll on your shoulders. I have worked with this thing on, and it takes a toll on your back. Even your back muscles will get tired. Your legs will also feel it. Um, so, and I'm in relatively good shape. So, um, this thing will put a toll on you. And the reason I got Rothko in this setup was it was affordable. Okay? That's the idea of us, myself and Kilo One sharing all this kind of stuff with you guys, is to really show you things that are affordable. This is the simple setup. I like it like this, and especially the way I'm running these with these plates. It's going to reduce the weight, and this is as much as I'm going to put on this thing. Okay? Um, and for good reason. If you've ever worn a full plate carrier, and I'm sure the military guys, if you know anybody who's served overseas, they could tell you that running around with a plate carrier and all the gear they have on them sucks. Okay? I've ran this plate carrier the way you see it without mags on it, and it sucked. Okay? But it's going to save your life. Now, that's really the only negative part to the steel plates. Um, the plate carrier is a really good quality material. Um, the weaving's in a good straight line, so I don't have any issues with that. And the Rothko company makes really good quality stuff, and they've been doing it for a while. They know what they're doing, and the reason I bought this is because I got the whole setup with the plates, all four of the plates, and the plate carrier for I believe just under $300, and it was an absolute steal. Um, I will try and find the company's website because I can't remember who I went through to get it, and I'll put it up on this video if I can. May take some research, and it may be um, later on down the line, maybe a day or two from now. But I will find it and I'll put it up because it's important to have that. I think everybody should be able to save some money when they're getting into this kind of stuff because buying gear like this can be very expensive. Okay. But this is it, guys. I just wanted to show you guys that. Um, it's I really like this setup. I really like this gear. It's always a personal thing, but this is my setup, my rig. Very simple, but does the job. And thanks for checking it out. And tune into our other videos. We got a lot of stuff on, and we got more coming. So thanks a lot for tuning in, and take it easy.